Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Masha and this is Mashmallow Yoga, and today we have a Yin stretch. Yin Yoga is a slower type of yoga where we hold poses for longer periods of time, allowing for a deeper stretch to happen in the muscles and allowing for a relaxation effects in the body. So all we're gonna need is a mat, or you can even do this on a blanket, preferably a hard surface, not a bed. And we're gonna start sitting up with our legs crossed, or could be one foot in front of the other, whichever one you prefer. And just settling here, finding a comfortable position here. You can do a couple of Sufi grinds, movements with your back and shoulders, just settling here, noticing how your body is feeling today, maybe slow intuitive movement here, a couple of neck rolls, just getting some cracks out of the way, rolling your shoulders a couple of times, and then eventually finding a spot where you can sit, closing your eyes, resting your palms. Let's do palms down on the knees this time. Take an inhale in through the nose. Exhaling everything out. Relaxing the shoulders down the back, softening in the knees and hips. Relaxing your thighs down, just taking a moment to arrive and be present with your body and how it's feeling today. Taking another inhale in through the nose. Exhaling out through open lips. Softening the jaw, the lips, eyelids, eyebrows, the forehead, facial muscles. Dropping your attention inward. And trying to relax your thighs towards the floor. Relax your knees towards the floor. And taking another deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. And let's go into our first stretch. You can start softly opening the eyes as you reach your arms around and up. Taking a big breath in through the nose, looking up at the ceiling. Reaching your fingertips up. And then as you exhale, hinging forward from the hips, leaning your chest towards your shins. Reaching your fingertips forward as far as you can go. And then lowering your palms down, letting your back round, dropping your head down. Exhaling everything out, feeling the stretch in the backs of the legs, sides of the hip, maybe through the glute. Softening here into the stretch. If you'd like, you can add a couple of sways side to side. Trying to fully relax your head down, bringing chin to chest, forehead heavy, top of the head heavy, allowing for a gentle stretch in the back of the neck as well. And then fully relaxing through the hips, letting sit bones stay heavy on the floor. And you're gonna sway side to side. Starting to lift the head, walking your hands back. And we're gonna switch sides. So the other foot comes in front. Inhaling both of your arms to reach around and up. Looking up at the ceiling as you reach the fingertips up. Drop your shoulder blades down. As you exhale, lean forward, hinge forward from the hip. Sit bones are down on the mat. And we're reaching our arms forward, dropping them down onto the floor. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to fold over the legs. Bringing your head down. Maybe one side feels different than the other. Definitely more tight on the left side of the body. Feels a little bit more uncomfortable. And I feel like those gentle sways help me stay present with the stretch. And just a small soothing movement. Breathing deeply all the way down into your belly, into the hips, creating space in the glutes, in the hips. Let's stay here for another breath. Head heavy. Inhaling to lift the gaze, starting to walk your hands back towards your feet. And we're gonna lay back onto the mat. Right away, bringing your right ankle on top of the left knee for a figure four here. Pressing your knee away from you. So there are options for the figure four. You can stay here, continuing to press the knee away. You can walk your left foot closer to your glute. And then eventually you can lift left foot off the mat, interlacing hands behind your thigh, making sure that you can still fully relax your shoulders down onto the mat. If you do this, this is the more intense variation. Right, so make sure your shoulders are down on the floor if you're doing this stretch. If it feels good, you can extend the leg up. If you have more space, you can bring your hands around your shin. And then the other variation is to just stay here working on opening that knee away from you. Staying in your variation of the figure four, you can add gentle sways side to side, massaging the lower back. Noticing if your breath gets restricted at any point. Keeping your breath full and deep, staying in your figure four. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Knowing that at any point you can intensify or lessen the stretch depending on how you're feeling. It shouldn't affect the depth of your breath, so focus on your breathing being slow, intentional, and deep rather than the pose being deep. And we're going to switch sides, extending your right leg all the way out. Feeling the stretch on the right side and then bending the right knee. Bringing your left ankle on top of the right and figure four on the other side. Pushing the knee away from you, walking your right foot closer towards the glute. Maybe you lift onto the tippy toes. Pushing the knee away from you. And like I said, I'm way tighter on the left side, so I want to be able to hug my thigh in without lifting off the mat. So I'm not doing this variation on the left side. It's fine to have different variations on different sides since our body tends to feel different. We work more one side than the other often, or we do certain movements using just one side of the body, so sometimes these patterns stay and we don't even know, but right side muscles or left side muscles can get more tense due to doing the same movement. It's like golf players. They usually have one side that's more stretched out and the other side that's more tense because you tend to do the exact same movement on just one side. All right, kicking the ball with the club, or whatever it's called, is usually on one side. And so softening into your stretch here, into your variation of the stretch, whether you're here or with your right leg lifted off the mat. Maybe rocking side to side, and we're going to take one more breath here. And exhale out, release. Let's bring our feet, soles of the feet together, opening your knees out to the sides. You can bring hands inside of your thighs, lifting the chest, squeezing shoulder blades together, and then relaxing them back down onto the floor, closing your eyes here. Nice, soft, relaxing stretch, reclined cobblers pose. Deep breath all the way down into your lower belly, down towards the pelvic floor. Once again, notice if there is any constriction anywhere along the way of your breath, in the lower belly, in the middle part, in the rib cage and the chest. Exhaling everything out to soften. See if you can relax your knees towards the floor a little bit more. Relaxing the glutes. Staying for one more breath here. And we're going to bring our right knee on top of the left, rolling onto the left side. Maybe you bring your bicep underneath your ear to rest your head. Coming into a fetal position here briefly, hugging your knees towards the chest. Right palm in front of your chest. You can keep your eyes closed. And we're going to flip all the way onto the front of the body. So extending your legs flat on the mat, rolling onto your belly. So here, if you have any tension in your lower back, you can keep your feet open a little bit wider than you would normally. And then walking your palms in front of you, we want to bring our elbows underneath the shoulder. The width between the elbows, you should be able to touch the opposite elbow. And then from here, what I want you to do is lift your tailbone, lift your lower belly off from the mat, hugging your lower ribs towards the hip bone. So engaging through your core and then bringing your lower belly, think about the opposite side of your tailbone, down onto the floor, onto the mat, keeping that slight engagement in your lower core. And then from here, pressing into the palm as you lift through the chest. So think about connecting your low ribs towards the hip bones, but at the same time lifting the chest so that we're not really sagging down into our lower back. That helps us protect the lower back, that engagement in the lower core. And then from here, lifting through the chest. As you lift the chest, see if you can gently roll your shoulders down the back. Exhale out. So we are here in the Sphinx pose. Your gaze is slightly forward in front of you. You're not looking up, so you're not pinching in the neck. Neither are you looking all the way down. So the gaze is just in front of you, slightly forward. Try to relax your shoulder blades down. And if you notice that you're losing that core connection, once again, pressing into the forearms and palms, lifting just the tailbone, lower belly off the mat helps you re-engage. So you're nice and strong right around the hip bones, right where your pubic bone touches the mat. And then from here, core engage, lifting the chest, shoulders down. Beautiful pose. Staying here, relaxing tops of the feet. slightly engaged through the core. Inhale in, exhale out. And from here, we're going to press into the palms, lifting elbows off the mat for a seal variation. See if you once again can maintain the tuck of the low ribs in, lifting through the chest. This time, looking all the way up at the ceiling. Inhale in, exhale out. And we're going to take our left hand and walk it all the way under the right armpit, cross down onto the mat, getting a gentle stretch through the arm, through the shoulder. See if you can relax the arm and relax the head down towards the mat. Maybe the head touches the floor. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale out through open lips. Pressing ourselves back into a seal pose. Palms are pressed, elbows straight. Retuck your low ribs in, engaging through the core, lifting through the chest, looking up at the ceiling. Inhale in, relax shoulders down the back. Exhale out, this time walking your right palm under your left armpit all the way to the side, and then lowering your shoulder down onto the floor, bringing your head down onto the floor as well. Staying here for a couple of deep breaths. Fully relaxing your hips, your feet. Relaxing your whole body weight down into the mat. I'm going to stay for just one more breath. Inhaling. And exhale out, pressing yourself back. This time we are going to bring our palms underneath the shoulders, coming into a low cobra, baby cobra, or a full cobra. So you want to squeeze your elbows behind your back, gazing down into the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And we're going to press into the palms. You can stay here with your elbows bent. You can go for a deeper back bend if it's available to you. Try not to hike your shoulders up towards the ears. Relax them down the back. Inhale in. Exhale to lower down. And we're going to come up into a tabletop position from here, pressing yourself into a tabletop, connecting your toes together, keeping your knees open wide. We're going to send our hips all the way back for a child's pose. And from here, I like to walk my hands forward, really stretching through the spine, looking at the front of the mat. And then exhale as I release down onto the floor. Letting my chest, my forehead relax down onto the mat. Think about breathing into the back body. Creating space between your sit bones and your lower back, all around the tailbone. Relaxing shoulders, relaxing the hips. Taking a few more deep breaths, letting your breath slow down, letting your body fully melt into the floor. we're going to start to slowly rise back up, lifting your head first, gazing at the top of the mat, and then pressing into the fingertips and palms, walking your hands back. Let's inhale as we arch, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale as we bring knees together, rounding the back, pressing the mat away. One more time. Inhale as you arch, look up. Exhale as you round the back, bringing chin to chest. And then coming to sit on the mat in any comfortable pose. I like the hero's pose here, sitting on your shins. You can come into a cross-legged position and just pausing here for a moment. Bring both hands onto the heart, closing your eyes, noticing how you're feeling. Acknowledging the space that we've created in the body and giving thanks to yourself for showing up this morning or afternoon or evening, whatever the time of the day is, to take care of yourself, of your body, reconnect with the breath and movement. I thank you for joining me in this practice, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.